it's Vanessa from Glamorous Butterfly. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on curling. I get so many messages when you're going to do video tutorials on how to curl human hair wigs. So today we're going to be using the Cloud9 wand, so it's called the wand, and this is a 35mm wand. We're using it today on the highest setting, but a medium setting would be okay. Cloud9 are amazing tools, and I use them and sell them and recommend them for all human hair styling. They're very protective of the hair, so they don't go over 220 like GHDs do. They don't fry the hair. They're really sort of nourishing and seal the cuticle down. So today we are going to curl this Dimples Bronze Collection Adele wig. And obviously you can see that there's a lot of hair going on here. It's a very long wig, but actually by using this wand and in the technique that I'll show you, you can do it within sort of 20 to 30 minutes. And once this curl is in, you can set it with some hairspray, and then it should stay in until the wig is next due to be washed. Now the technique that we're going to use today is quite a soft wave, but also gives it quite a lot of body as well. You can change the degree of the wave that you use by the curl pattern and the technique that you use to wrap the hair around the wand, and I'll show you both of those techniques. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off by sectioning the wig. So we always work from the back first. So we're going to take half the hair. Now this is a fully hand-tied wig, so it's quite easy to section off the hair. And then we're just going to twist and pop this at the top. We just run our comb through the hair that's left, just to make sure that it's all knot free. So we're going to just take a section of about 2 inches for this particular curl pattern. If you're wanting tighter curls, then you would take a section of half this amount. So we're simply going to wrap the hair around, going over. Don't be alarmed by any steam that comes off this. So this is just taking sort of the residue out and the moisture out of the hair. We hold it for no more than 10 seconds and then we gently let go. Now what you will do is, when you're doing this, you will wear a heat glove on your hand, because I do this all the time. I'm quite good and I don't burn myself, but certainly for you, you need to be wearing a heat glove on this hand. So that's the first curl done. Then we just take the lower section here. You don't have to be very technical about it. It's very much a visual thing. So like you've just seen there, some hair's just come away, that's fine. Don't worry about that. And then we just let that go. So the next section we just take with our hands. And again, we're going to wrap the hair over and then hold for no longer than 10 seconds. You can touch the hair just to see how hot it is. If it gets to the point where you cannot touch it, you've left it on too long. You need to be able to physically touch that hair so you can see what temperature the hair is getting to. Again, we're going over with this. Don't worry about those sections that have just come off. This will happen with layered hair. Heavily layered hair will want to do this. If you've got a very blunt end, it won't do that. So again, we just let the curl drop, taking another section. And we'll just take this last section here. Now we move on to the feather of the crown. And we just want to gently comb through that using just a basic comb like this. So again, we're going to take sections just with your finger, and on this particular section we're going to go under with the hair, so we curl under and then hold. And let go. Take the next section and we'll do this under. And then we'll continue that pattern throughout the back section of the hair. If you have any sections like this where you can see it hasn't been curled, just simply use your hand to take that section and curl it, whichever curl pattern you want to do. So now we're going to start to work on the sides of the hair. So for me, I like to have one curl pattern on one side and one curl pattern on the other side. But really, it's entirely up to you as to how you want to do this. This is just my preference and how I like them to look. But if you like to have the same curl pattern both ways, that is entirely up to you. So we just angle the mannequin head and we start on the sides. So again, taking a section of about 3 to 4 inches. And for this section we're working over, so we're curling the hair over. And this is throughout the whole of this side section. We're going to be curling the hair over the wand. Now this hair hasn't been cut, so when the sides are feathered and they're cut in and you've got a lot more layering, the curls are going to hold better, they're going to look better. The longer that the hair is, the more drag that you have on the hair, so the curl won't last as long. So by adding those soft layers, you allow the curl to sit better and last longer. So we're now going to do the other side. And again, you want to take your comb, so again just a regular comb, and just gently comb that through, just so you're taking out any knots that may be there. Getting your Cloud 9 wand, and then with this section we're going to curl under. So by holding the wand down like this, this makes the curl want to sit further down rather than sticking out. There's just a little section here at the back that I've missed, so I'm just going to go over that now. With this Adele wig there is a lot of hair, so this tutorial is just showing you the basics on how to curl, and ideally really you would want to spend more time doing this, particularly when it's your first time of curling a human hair wig. It does take practice, it does take patience, but actually it's quite therapeutic, and once you are used to using this and you get used to the effect that you want to achieve, you'll be fine. Right, so we go back to this front section. So as I said, we're going to curl under. So taking a top section with your fingers and taking the hair around the wand and curling it under. And just the last section here. So what you now need to do is you need to make sure that the curl has totally cooled. It all needs to cool down, and then what you can do is you can just run your fingers through it, or you can use a paddle brush, and I'll show you both techniques. So now that your Adele wig or your human hair wig is totally cooled down, we're going to take some Neal and Wolf Velvet Nourishing Oil. We're going to take one pump, just in your hands. Now this oil is brilliant because it not only seals down the cuticle, very moisturising, but it has UV filters and heat protectors in it. So when you've washed this wig, you will use this in the drying process, so you will already have a layer of this on to protect the hair, but then you will use it as a finishing product as well. So you just rub it into your hands, and then you're just gently going through the hair with your fingers. And any sort of return ends which look like flyaway hair, again, you can just soften down with your fingers. So that's just a very soft, wavy look. And I'll turn this round, and then you can see the front. So again, if you have more length taken off the sides, this section is going to sit far better. And always recommend any human hair wig that you have always needs cut and customed to the individual. So that's just using your fingers. And then if you want to take a paddle brush, the Cloud9 paddle brush is amazing. It's very cushioned, and it's got protective little nodules on the end of the bristles that won't catch the hand-tied lace. So you just gently comb through, brush through the hair, and then that just gives you a softer look, if that's the look that you want to go for. And that is the end of our tutorial. Very quick. Obviously when you're doing it yourself, you'll probably want to spend a lot more time on it, but these are the basic techniques to get that really nice soft wave look. We will be doing more tutorials on different curls, but for now this is how the soft curl looks using the Cloud9 wand and using Neal and Wolf velvet oil. Thank you.